Welcome back to Trini Commerce. In this video, Sunshine spoke. Take a listen, like up the video, put your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for watching.
Baptist home, my baptism home, where I baptize and wherever. When I go on up, me and my cousin Sparkle, we go on the service. Lisha hug we. She say, hey, what how big you get? I say, yes, you get nice too. She say, God is great. So we did taking on the service. Next thing I see, she raise she key and she go on and pray. I say, she go on and pray. So I watching my cousin now. I say, what kind of fucking vibes all they bring me in the church? She say, you always cussing anyway. I say, yes, if the spirit want to wash my tongue, let it wash my tongue. But like they leaving me to cuss. So we did and I just laughing and thing. However, I see she start to cry. I said, nah, something wrong. I said, something not right here, boy. Girl, me know what vibes hit me. And I get up. And I pull Rupert. And I put Rupert to kneel long and give him a candle and pray with Listra because she's the one see about him. Yeah? Just so you know. When as all is said and done, and she start to manifest and go in the spirit, she give a speech. She said spirit sent her, she was staying in America, and spirit tell her to go back home. She said I could say certain things, but I would not say it here. But I know why I come back home. She said she doubt the voice that tells she to come back home and continued she biddings. She said she went in Queens. And while he's walking down the road in Queens, a woman stopped she and say, woman, you have some work to do back home. Go back to your land. She said, whatever it is, go and make it right. And she started to cry while she was giving the testimony about what happened with she in America. And that would bring she back to the church to do whatever she had to do. So after the service has done, she said to me, she said, I wanted to be the nurse, one of the nurse. I go in and baptize some children. I say, I cannot give you an answer here now because I have a position that I hold in my church, so I will have to come back and give you an answer. She said, yes, but I want you to be one of the nurses. So when I do so now, I went to Father. I said, Father, I don't want to abandon my ship, but sheep's is sheep's. And I was called upon by Mother Listra to go and stand up with she candidates. He said, go ahead, daughter. No problem. I said, sure? He said, yes. He said, I will cover your end, sir. I said, all right. I ended up calling Sparkle. And I told Sparkle to tell her, yes, I will come to stand up with she candidates. It was 7 of them. 7 of them. All was mostly she family. She let me nurse she brother girl. Rupert was the only boy with 6 girls. Rupert was number 1. On we journey with them, the ship wasn't moving and something was wrong. And I'm watching how she did with Rupert. She trying to put him on the number 1 road. She's trying with him. Well, he not too well. So you have to be, you can't be hard on him, And she did trying to journey with him. We lie down the night. The Saturday night. No, the Friday. They came in the Thursday. She keep them Friday, Saturday, and then she take them She take them to the waters Saturday into Sunday morning. Why is we outside and the candidates in the morning room? I tell she I want to go in the morning room and lie down. She said, go ahead. She said, you're watching over your sheep, girl. And I didn't answer her. And whilst I lie down between Rupert and number 2, I lie down between Rupert and number 2. And whilst I lie down between Rupert and number 2, I start to gaze away. And I shout out. And when I shout out, I say, oh, be careful. I say, be careful, he innocent. I say, he not going through. He was not going nowhere. And she come in. I say, candidates all get up and pray. And from there, we start to drill them. Mother Lisha didn't believe what I tell she, what I saw. But she know in she heart is the truth I talking. But she was so ashamed that she did not want it to make a scene because the damage done. She invite a woman from St. Vincent on the baptism. And whilst the woman sit down on the little bed thing where they had there in church, the woman say, the woman like the spirit, the talking spirit, the messenger leave me, I went to the woman. And the woman told her, have mercy upon number 1, for he's innocent. And whoever take his innocence, right? I say, Mother Lisha, what really went on? And she turned and she said she'll leave Kevon in the care of Rupert. And she gets so much umpteen calls that he beaten Rupert, he bullying Rupert, he this and that and that and that. And she said, I can't take it. But however, I come back now to do what is right. I say, oh my God. I say, pray for them. I say, pray for your nephew, because Kevon is your nephew. That is the aunt. She said to me, she said, listen, I say, pray for them. Because in the end of the day, we ain't looking to be negative here. Let me keep positive. And I say, let me keep it positive. She say, I say, I had to forgive. You can't study nothing like these things and whatever. And she started to tears run out her eyes. I say, he doing the right thing, baptizing. He could ask God for mercy. We could beg God mercy and ask God to pardon him. Right? For he know what he was getting himself in. But between me and all you, when you look at Rupert, to the Rupert I know, to the Rupert I see after them years, was moving very gayish. Very, very gayish. It's when my cousin called me and tell me Rupert dead. You know, I couldn't believe it. Because Rupert had a jolly spirit. He used to make you laugh. You know, when I said, Jesus, I tell my cousin, I say, it's a lie I tell. She said, no, Rupert departed from the land. I say, all right. I say, oh God, that one go hit Mother Lisha real hard. Which it did hit she real hard. And I never question anything. I let it be. Because at the end of the day, drunk or sober, we all have to mind the business, isn't it? But there's some people who don't know how to mind the business. Now, my deceased grandmother introduced his aunt and them, his grandmother, his auntie, uncle, all of them to the church. My grandmother used to tote his aunt and them. And when she coming from the market, she used to bring dashing bush and all kind of things for them. Because that was the relationship between his family and my grandmother. He ended up cussing my grandmother stink until she turned around and she tell me, she said, don't answer him. She said, don't answer him. He know I this and he know I that. Leave him in the hands of God. That is what she replied. She begged me not to answer him. Yeah? When she, that is why his aunt and them will always have respect for my family. He is the only one. Yeah? My grandmother stand up as a nurse with him. He and all went to church, the same church that I bound for. We baptism home under we St. Vincent mother. Yeah? So when he want to tell people things, he must tell the truth. And it's not the first time I talk it. This is not the first time I talk it. And let me tell all you, I was part of the Young Nation. I could tell all you who called the Young Nation. Yeah? And when I started, me and Olofa had a beef. I was keeping her prayers. And I was talking very positive. And she came up with she out of time and talk. And everybody was on the live saying, Olofa, now is not the time and the place for these things. Knowing that he was the head of the Young Nation, we decided to take it to him and let him sort it out between the two of us as women. And he came on the live and he said, may the best team win. War is war. So it come as he telling the two women to fight against one another. It's a lot. So, nothing will go. Ah? Yeah. And he make a live a night. That time I cussing Kia, I cussing Twiggy, I cussing everything in sight. As he done cuss, Olofa come on, then me. So they used to get cussed 3 times for the night. It was real war. However is the case, he started to make live, and it had a JJ. She was from America. She showed me the footage where he make a live and he says something about shines in this old house and this thing, and so she when the rest the live or something like that, and he started to laugh. I said, but how you could do this? And I cussing, and all are we saying we is one. And darling, I pull aside. I start to cuss because I is a leader, me no follower, and I don't realize what was he level already, especially in groups. I don't understand the level of he. I don't read he straight through. And I say, see me, I is a leader, me ain't following by no bulla, man. Let me pull out. And I pull out. And they made me and he start to fucking quartet. Yeah? We started to go at it like fucking demons. Because I wasn't giving up. And from then to now, you know what? And I don't care. Because I just tell them, if I really want to be on he, I could be on fucking he. And real talk. But I just leave them to fall on their own weight. Because I doesn't have time. I don't have time to come out to defend no lie. Anything he say, all you believe it. Because all he lives in lies. All you don't believe that there is a truth. It always had truth. Yeah? And from then to now, he wish me all kind of thing. He say all manner of things. All kind of thing. And everything he say, God prove him wrong. God prove him wrong. Every word, everything that he wished bad for my life, God prove him wrong. Every pluck that he was trying to pluck for my life, God prove him wrong. He say he want a car to hit me, I still here. He say I'm homeless, I'm my own house. I'm not in nobody house doing live. I'm in my place doing live, lying down comfortable, where everybody seeing I'm comfortable. Since they see me making live, they see me in this house, they didn't see me in no other house. I'm comfortable making live in my place. Which youth say I do have a house. I'm homeless. God prove you wrong. He put a shelter on my hand. They why it proved to he don't have the say over my life. He don't have the authority over my life. God have the authority over my life. That is why I don't pick him up or talk about him. Because the amount of things he say, he does forget, because a liar have no memories. So they always try to form lies to make you look bad. And people just run with lies and believe it. I live in my truth. And that's why God always shelter me in the time of storm. Not one day he leave me hungry nor forsake me. And I thank God for that. So that is why I understand when they talk about Kia and whatever, and they talk about Kia, and they say this about Kia. I curse Kia because my friend Buffy, deceased, dead and gone. And then I get to find out the truth behind it. Kia had no part to play in that. So all the time I was cussing Kia innocently. And I came out and alive and apologized because that is just me. Because I is a real woman, I go come out and apologize when I wrong. But you see when I right, I will cut your throat. And that is why you see some people just live one way. Because why? You're trying to bring down people. You're trying to wish bad on people. And in studying, you're wishing bad for yourself. The pit that you dig in, you're digging it for yourself. Nobody else. No bulla man mouth could take me. None. Yeah? None. And I ain't afraid no bulla. I ain't afraid of no sinner man like myself. God give them a mouth, God give me a mouth. A cussing stink too. But you see, I doesn't have time to sit down to waste my energy on that kind of vibes. Because it's the same thing over and over and just adding on with more lies. So I doesn't have time to sit down. Because I can see I don't like Raquel. And I entertaining Raquel every day on my live, you know. Then I have to be obsessed over Raquel. I can see I ain't like somebody and I studying everything they do in the life I talking about it, you know. Then I have to be real jealous of that person. If me and like somebody, I not even entertaining them. I don't care what they do in their life. I don't care where they go in their life. That has nothing to do with me. Because I don't like you. Jealousy is a serious thing. If I don't like somebody, here now, it have a God above. I don't care where you go. I don't care what you wearing. I don't care what you eating. Because in the end of the day, if you talking so much about people, it's because you obsessed or you jealous. You have to be jealous of that person I see a lot of people. Let me show you how people is look for Bacchanal. He have all kind of followers. Let's make mischief. I not coming up here and telling all your big women to form no group, to go and pest nobody. All you have a life to do that idleness. You go have a normal life. And you ain't go talk about he. Because people was worship he like if that is the God. I not worshiping nobody. And the first thing they go say, you're jealous of the person. How I could jealous of Bulla man? That I don't speak about every day on my life. That makes sense? Jealous what? People running on views. Running on hype. Them thing don't pay bills. Them thing don't put happiness in my life. You understand? So me have time to run down that and run down this and run. No. I have time to mind my business. And because being of negative, coming out from negative things, God bless me. God bless me. Because people like to say, you're afraid to call it. Sometimes I just go through my TikTok and sometimes I just say I just want to make a little TikTok live. That's fun now. And if followers will come up, you're afraid Kevon. I'm not afraid no one mother can't. And them looking for Bacchanal and then running back and tell you something different. And he buying that. Me ain't afraid nobody. We feel. They know the shines all you know, there's a different demand. This time I go in front of the door and bring it real to them. Yeah. Me at time. Trouble easy to get, but hard to come out of. Trouble easy to get in, but very hard to come out of. I can't be a negative thing every day of my life. I can't be sitting down every day of my life to gossip people. When I come, I come. When I come, I feel to come. I have better things to do in life than to study to answer negative people who makes no sense and ain't going nowhere in the life. Who one way and nothing happening for them in their life because they're so corrupted on that bad mind. Yeah? And I'm fearing nobody cannot. Listen, if I shines, afraid of Bulla man, or I don't care who you fuck. I don't care who you be with, how you choose your life. That has nothing to do with me. I had to live my life. However you choose your life, that is your business. Yeah? I don't have time for study that. I have time to study better things. I on a mission. And my mission is about to accomplish. So I will not have time to sit down. I tell God to kill my enemy, you know. I don't want God to kill them, you know. I want God to leave them to see my success grow. To see my blessings, that my blessings alone will hurt them so much. My blessings going to hurt them so much because you remember, you understand? Remember them wishing bad for me and God taking that and making it good in my life. Just remember that. God, I don't cook and cover the pot. Yeah. That's why I don't want my enemy dead. They must stay alive. Because God is great. And He is good all the time. Always remember that. God is awesome. Touch not His anointed and do His prophets no harm. He never tell the enemy what He's going to do to them. Yeah? Yeah? Tyler Mark. First you so fake. And your life so miserable. And you so mix up. You don't have a life. Don't ever tell yourself you're coming here to pong me, and I go in and feel bad about myself. No, sweetheart. That was a long time. I just feel so good to know that I have all you watching me. My biggest supporters is my fans. Besides my fans, my biggest supporters is my haters. You so dumb and dotish this morning that I have you so uncomfortable because you just seen a glow on my face. So fat it looking. The edges, I do my hair last night. I lie down on my edges. I go fix it back by my hairdresser. You so uncomfortable. And you realizing that I am so happy to know that I have you uncomfortable. Yeah? I am so happy that you come up here to talk about something that at least I have all my teeth in my mouth, which is good. I know sometimes it had to come out. And I don't care, I ain't going to put no false. I stay with my no teeth. I am so blessed and not stressed by anyone. Do I look stressed, my people? Do I look stressed? No. I look happy. I am so happy whether I don't have a cup of rice or whether I have a cup of rice. I am blessed. And what hurting you is because I said I don't afraid your master. I don't afraid him carnally and I don't afraid him spiritually. Because God, no good spirit dwell in Bulaman. And I facts. Because if them good spirit following them Bulaman and them, well then God had to be a liar. Then I stop praying to God. So tell me which one God go answer, me or the Bula quicker. No Bulaman can tell me they catch power. And good spirit on them. Delusion spirit. None. Because if it wasn't so, he will at least Sodomite and Gomorrah, he will have never burn it down. If he did love that, he will have never, then he will have leave the city of Sodomite and Gomorrah, the two cities, he will have leave it. So no, Bulaman. I born of a woman. Whether my fucking nose big, my teeth scatter, my ears, I born a woman. And I will accept being a woman. I accept what God make me as. I didn't accept. So no fucking Bula taking my crown off my head. Because all they telling all yourself is the baddest thing. And then the first thing they go say, we jealous. How I could jealous of Bula, man? And I have a whole cunt of my own. Whether it's big, it's smelling, it have to smell, so I could go and wash it. And if I pee, it go still smell. That is nature. Tell me. If my breast long, I breastfeed you, and I love my fucking hang breast. I love it. I born with it. I didn't implant it. I didn't imitate it. It didn't come fucking fake. It come real. What Abola could tell me to make me feel less about myself as a woman that I'm born of? Eh? Once you don't disrespect me, I wouldn't disrespect you. And if you disrespect me, I will disrespect you. That's just me. You cuss me, if I feel to cuss, I go cuss. If I feel not to answer, I do answer. Because I do have time. It instill and go stop what God done doing already. God done put my business in place. No bulla, no witchcraft, no fucking, nobody can stop that. The only person who could stop it is God. Yeah? Yeah. That is all your God. That is not my God. I don't worship man. I worship God. Yeah? I don't worship man. And I don't bow down to man. I don't lick man's stool foot. I will bow down to God and lick God's feet. Do like Mary Magdalene. Take the hair and wipe your feet. And when the disciple, how you could have that prostitute wiping your feet? He said, when I came to your home, did you invite me? None of them could answer. Did you take your hair and wipe my feet? No. So which one without sin cast the first stone? Sinner man can't tell me I sin. I know I born in sin. And sinner man like to judge sinner man. That is all the problem. I didn't come here for people to love me. I didn't born here for people to love me. I came, they didn't love Christ. So they can't love me. Sinner man hating sinners. They didn't like Jesus. How they could love me? I learned that. So I didn't come here for people to like me. The whole world can like you. Half the world hate you for no reason. You don't have to know somebody for somebody to like you, you know. People will hate you just so. They don't know nothing about you and they will hate you just so. If my mouth broad, I love it because I suck too much of prick in my days, so it widen it a little bit. I born with my fucking big nose that I always fucking sniffing like a swear cookie not taking in my finger. I born with every fucking thing. So what I will have to tell me to make me feel bad? Yeah? I comfortable in my skin. I real comfortable in my fucking skin. And I think it have a fucking man or a woman on the earth to make me feel best. Where you could tell me? Where you could fucking tell me? All what you say is not fucking right. All what you try it and work. All what you're telling yourself, it's still in working. Who God bless, no man shall curse. Once they stay in the lane with the devil fuckingness, it's all well and fine. But anytime they touch my grounds, fire go burn them. And this kind of fire is not an ordinary fire, you know. A fire is dark. If you don't know history, read spirituality, understand it. Fire is dark, you know. I just dance in fire. I just walk in fire. I could TTV in fire without getting burned. If I could put a camphor in my hand without getting burned and light that fucking camphor, and I still ain't go get burned. Tell me. Tell me what more do you want me to do? Whom shall I fear? When the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I be afraid of? Tell me. Tell me who I fear. Something wrong with her, you know. My mouth so stink. I must say, I brush my teeth for the fucking morning. So it stink. The breath had to be stink. My body hole had to be sweaty, mucky, and stink. Yes. Tell me where you could tell me to hit me. I'm a big cunt. It had to be big because the kind of children head I push through there, Jesus. It wasn't easy. Any bulla telling me about my cat, I know you were one. Show me your cat. Show me where you just take your prick. Just so you're cussing me about my cunt stinking dirty this, yes. Leave it so. I love it so. It's so it had to be. State your name, your date of birth, and your fucking number in the spirit. If you can identify your number in the spirit, your date of birth, and your name, don't call me. And give me a reason why you're calling me this hour. Yes, we're talking here. If my punk is frowsy, I love it frowsy. It had to be fucking frowsy. Thy minds. Leave it right there. That shouldn't be a bulla fucking problem. If I take 10 man, God didn't tell, well then God should have leave Adam alone lonely. He shouldn't put that whole fucking Eve to fuck Adam and still breed for fucking Adam. Jesus. So we had to be whole. We have to be hoes. Jesus. Yes. If I come to take man. God didn't tell me my limits. And he didn't tell me my age for retirement. He didn't tell me to retire from taking a cock. Yeah? But then again, Adam didn't have one wife. Eve wasn't Adam's first wife, you know. Shaq Panda. Eve wasn't Adam's first wife. I know because I read and I have understanding. Just so it didn't have 12 disciples, it had 13. Jesus. It had 13 disciples. It have 9. Yes, no. I want to see the right thing. Only know my head ain't good. And my mouth ain't easy. Because if you think you could come for me, you had to come good. He tell me, oh, Jesus, oh. Yeah, nah. Jenna. It had this now. India, in the spiritual realm, India have 36 realm. How much pine, how much floors a pine have? Shaq Panda. If you don't know, I'll cut your ass. How much floors a pine have? Come with your onions and study right. Through all that change of seas of life, in troubles and in joy. Listen, man. A pine, how much floors a pine have? 9, you're wrong. Wrong. A pine don't have 9 floors. Nope. Stop guessing and study right. A pine don't have 9 floors, my love. Nope. 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 India have 36 nations. A pine, go back in the pine field. It have a pine field in the spirit very high. So you have to know, when you keep in prayers, you have to know the male pine from the female pine. Name some of, I will tell all you, I know a pine have 32 floors. Right? Name some of the waters in the spiritual realm. And you can use them same waters and keep prayers. So name some of the waters that you know. I know your onions. Don't let people fucking tie you up here. You watching a coconut there, a water nut. But do you know right? Do you know that the coconut water, that shell is a very powerful shell? Do you know that? Simple as salt and sea salt is powerful salts. Egg could do good and egg could do bad. Egg, simple as egg. That is why I don't eat it. Egg is very powerful. Simple as a mirror. A mirror is a very powerful element. A mirror. Because you hear the same mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me who's the fairest of them all. The kind of thing you could see coming through a mirror is a, listen, once you know to set a mirror, whatever, spirit do like to watch yourself in mirror, you know. Nakedness, sleeping naked is a serious thing as woman. When you go to sleep at night as a woman, you put a shield, a panty shield between your vagina and sleep with it. If you don't have sex, you wash yourself, you put on a panty shield and you close your cat. Because spirit does travel inside a woman's vagina. Like the first thing that is passed, right inside your vagina. It have spirit that sleep with you. It have spirit will mash up. We don't want no man with you. When a spirit fuck you, no people laughing is a serious thing. And those who laughing, I want a spirit to fuck you so hard. A spirit fuck is better than a man who fucking you in your tonto, because the kind of fuck a spirit go put on you, you're sure sliming. You're coming one time. Because when a spirit wine in your cunt, you'll get good wine. Spirit, it have spirit, will run your fucking man. And you know your man going just so, darling, it has spirit married to you and you don't even know you get married in the spirit. A man can touch you, they will kill that fucking man. Eh? They will kill that man. It has spirit. Serious thing, that spirit is sleep with you. Yeah? It has spirit. Will ban you from being in relationship. You can't take a man again. And if you take a man, they kill you. That spirit is ban you from being in relationship. Sex and this kind of thing. You can't have sex. You have to be a nun. You have to live without a man until you're dead. You cannot put yourself with a man. It has spirit like that. Being back in our house is a serious fucking thing. Yeah? Be back. That is now a lot of people say Ezekiel belongs to the cemetery. Ezekiel belongs to the cemetery. Ezekiel alone don't belong to the cemetery. Ezekiel alone don't belong. Ezekiel still have to answer. And black alone is not only for Ezekiel. Black alone don't belong to Ezekiel alone. So you have to understand the different things, the elements around you. You have to understand different things. Lime have a meaning. Fig tree have a meaning. Fig have a meaning. Orange have a meaning. Grapefruit have a meaning. Apple have a meaning. Grapes have its meaning. Every living things around that have meanings. So you have to know. Tell me. Because you see, there are different things. Different things for different settings, and for different settings for different things. So you have to know simple things. Water is very powerful. They say water does give life, and it could take life. You see, sometimes the seed is called for souls. Sometimes the river. So, the power in the water is a serious thing. Imagine the current running through that water. The water that's talk. Imagine the current running through that water. And you day. You could put yourself in the sea. The sea sand is a healer. especially for special need children, Down syndrome children. You could heal people with that CSAN. People who can walk. You have to know your onions. And you go to the sea, that same CSAN could heal you. Then you have to know how to go in that seawater. And what you're doing when you're going there. Simple bush around you. All leaves of the bush have its meaning. For each sickness that you have in your mortal body. Each sickness that you have in your immortal body, the bush is very good for different sickness. Yeah? Get to know your onions. Clean your house and know what to do. Anyhow, I have some things to do. I'm going to take a little